Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you got a moment, please subscribe. Well, it's Monday morning and another work day. We'll have a lot going on today. Getting things up and running again. Yesterday, as you're well aware of, we made the trip down to Mark's place and gave our final goodbyes. And the reason I'm doing the video this morning, I want to give a little history on Mark that I found out. He doesn't have any family in the U.S. He may have some cousins, but that's about the extent of it. He had twin brothers, which when Mark was very young, they both were killed in an automobile accident. So he had no siblings. And as y'all well aware of, Mark got colon cancer and it just spread throughout his body. But he did get some assistance going to the United States, I found out, through another expat. He actually showed up yesterday, a little after I did. And he's the one that picked him up at the airport when he came back to the Philippines. A very nice guy. But he doesn't do YouTube, and he doesn't want to be interviewed or anything like that. And I respect that. He said he enjoys his private life. He does have a Filipino wife, and they've built a home and so forth. So I give him the respect he requests, and I'm not say who he is and so forth. And if you notice, I rarely do any kind of interviews. The funeral was as expected. His wife was devastated, and it was I was there at their home, and I was looking around at all the things that Mark was trying to do on this limited income. He had this single room house with a CR that he had future plans for. There were holes in the ground for footers and so forth. Things he was planning on doing to expand the house. She actually had him outside the home, and where he had actually got a covered what I would call carport, and they hung curtains and so forth up around it, and it had a nice look to it. And their piece of property is I forgot how many square meters, but it's a nice piece of property. And Mark enjoyed his property so much. He liked things to grow. He had I don't know how many banana trees and things of that nature. Plants everywhere. He just enjoyed life so much, And there you meet people from time to time in this life that leave an impression, and Mark did that. There's not a lot of vocabulary or words to describe Mark in a proper manner, other than he loved the Philippines and he truly loved his wife. She was there up to the final moment and after. So you guys out there that if you get involved with the Filipino and then they get, you know, uh, age doesn't make a difference. They do get attached to you, and they truly do care about you. No, Mark hadn't met his wife. I don't know what his outcome would have been on his passing. If he'd been in the States, who would have took care of everything? He would have truly died alone. And, you know, I've seen other blogs and so forth about people in this category. They condemn the choices that people like him make. Well, you know, don't we have a right not to die alone? I mean, think about it. He's actually one of the few cases here in the Philippines. Not often you get buried in the ground. They usually use mausoleums style of burial. And Mark actually, the cemetery is quite nice. And I was there at the cemetery. I'll post a few pictures in my video. If you probably see them before I even said this. But I was thinking about what I've seen in other vlogs about people making these choices, coming here, and basically coming here to die. Why didn't they do it in their home country? Well, when you love a place, it's pretty simple. So, and you want to be, me personally, Mark has left his mark. Mark has left his mark here in the Philippines. People there, he had quite a decent crowd, all Filipinos. And what would he have had if he'd been in the States? Probably nobody. And from what I've gathered on what he left behind there, it's tough. Tough choices we make. I chose to be here, and to be honest with you, this is where I'm going to be when my time comes. And then, you get a lot of negative talk about us foreigners coming here and robbing the girls young age and so forth. Are we really? No. In my case, in particular, Grace has got an education that she would not have gotten without me. She knows things now that she never would have acquired, especially in the cooking area. Oh, she's a wonderful cook. But there's other things too. She's learned how to budget, uh, uh, take care of money, and operating ATM machines and things of that nature. Uh, she sits relentlessly going over every peso and making sure that we have what we need. She has taken that burden away from me, for which I'm happy. So it's a thing. We're not robbing our youth. We're actually giving them something back, a lot back. They're getting an experience that that's undescribable. Grace didn't have a youth to begin with, to be honest with you. She was taking care of the family before I came into the picture. So I didn't steal anything. I just enhanced, made things better. And we built a relationship, as y'all are well aware of. That's a bond that's pretty good, and more than just pretty good. But anyway, folks, living life to the fullest is what is grand about living in this world. That's basically what Mark did, and that's what I'm doing. We're doing everything with our means to have a life that we enjoy. Anyway, that's enough said on that. I appreciate everybody's time and effort to watch my videos, and hopefully you get something out of some of them. Maybe an understanding of why people live here, why some of us do. Now, there's other people who live here under different perceptions, but the majority of us, we try to do something good. That's what I do here. I'm doing something I couldn't do, and I'll help other people, not just Filipinos. So I help expats too, and I have no regrets. So that's my story, and hopefully you stay tuned and see more of my videos. And I appreciate all my new subscribers and everybody that follows me. Thank you so very much. And if you're new to the channel, you don't mind, subscribe.